Welcome to the fifth episode of the Virtual Talent Room podcast, a podcast dedicated to virtual conversations with the unemployed youth from the townships of Cape Town in South Africa, aged between 18 and 35 years old. Listen in and experience our guests as they talk about the impact of unemployment on their lives and families, as they share their career experiences and the value they bring to corporates. I'll be your host, Mandisa Makubalo, and in today's episode, I'll be talking to the talented Nondzukiso Zonyane. I will allow her to introduce herself. Good afternoon, Nondzukiso. How are you today?
Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me or having me. I'm very well, thanks. And how are you?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to come from this conversation. So, Nondzukiso, without wasting any time, can I please ask you to introduce yourself, tell us your name and surname, and also where are you connecting with us from today?
My name is Nondzukiso Zonyane. I'm connected from Khayelitsha. I live with my family, my mom, sister, and my daughter, my 5-year-old daughter.
Oh, nice.
I enjoy spending time with them, especially my daughter. Every time that I spend with her. Because we are so close. She's very dear to me, and as well as my family. I'm a person that loves spending time with people, as well as my family. I love meeting new people, making new friends. I love learning. I welcome constructive criticism, as I believe that learning never ends. You learn every day.
Yes.
So I'm a person that loves learning. I like a challenging environment.
Okay, nice. So thank you for that wonderful introduction, Nondzukiso. Just for the benefit of our listeners, are you currently employed?
No, I'm unemployed. I was retrenched on the 30th of December, was my last day of employment. I used to work for Metro 5 at the airport as an accounts payable clerk.
Okay. So maybe tell me and the listeners how it's been like. So what is the impact of you being unemployed on you as a mother, on you as Nondzukiso, and on your family? What's been the impact of you being unemployed?
All right. Finding myself unemployed has been very stressful. Months I've been finding myself up at 3 o'clock thinking, where am I going to get, how am I going to support my baby, my 5-year-old child? As she also has needs, and sometimes she would want me to buy like dolls, toys for her, but in the state that I'm in, that I am in, I can't afford to do so. I can only afford to provide basic needs for her. And her being a 5-year-old, she doesn't understand when I say, my baby, I cannot buy you a doll. Even when we go to shop, she would always want me, Mommy, I want a Barbie doll. And it pains me. It pains me because since I can't do as she wishes.
Yes.
And always telling her that Mommy doesn't have money now. She's a 5-year-old.
Yes.
She doesn't understand that.
Yes.
With my family, my mom, she's not well. I couldn't tell her that I'm retrenched. To this date, she doesn't know that I'm unemployed.
Oh wow.
Because she's been sick since August 2019. She was diagnosed with cardiac failure, and the doctor told us that like she mustn't be overexcited, she mustn't be hurt, she mustn't be angry. So me not telling her that I'm unemployed, I've been retrenched, I'm trying to protect her. So what I've always been telling her, I know it's not right because I've been lying to her, but I'm lying to protect her. I've been telling her that I'm working from home.
Oh no.
So yeah, it's very stressful. Yes. It's very stressful, I think.
So let's see if we can change that. Let's see that if we can, through this conversation, turn things around for you at home, for you, for your child, for your mom, and for your family. Okay. Can you maybe tell me what are some of the things that you have learned in this time since December, since you've been unemployed up until this point? Are there any new things that you have discovered about yourself or things that you think that when you secure employment again, I need to change X, Y, and Z?
Okay. What I've learned is that you must always appreciate what you have. Reason why I'm saying that is when you have something. Okay, let me make an example. When I was in my previous job, which is Metro 5,
Yes.
yes, I was frustrated. I wanted to. I don't want to say I was bored. So I don't want to put it like that.
Yes.
But I wanted another job, to a point that I didn't appreciate the one that I was in.
Yes.
Now, me losing my job has made me realize that I need to appreciate what I have.
Yes, yes. I can imagine. I can imagine.
Yes. So that's what I've learned, that you need to appreciate what you have. Because when you don't have it, then you realize that
Yes.
you actually need it.
And there's a saying that goes, you never know what you've got until it's over. And I guess
Yes,
that's the space that you are in.
that's the space that I'm in.
Okay.
So that's what I've learned.
So let's see if we can change the situation for Nondzukiso. I've got a couple of questions to ask you. So the first question that I want to ask you is, given what is happening across the globe with the global pandemic, that is obviously challenging our very existence as humans, what have you found to be a biggest challenge, in your own opinion, that is facing companies at the moment?
The biggest challenge facing companies at the moment is productivity.
Okay.
Some companies are facing loss in productivity due to the fact that some people are working remotely.
Yes.
So for some people, working remotely means I'm on holiday. For some people,
Yeah.
people that are not being monitored.
Yes.
So not realizing that the productivity of the company is decreasing.
Yes. I like that. I love that. I love that. That's very powerful. I love that. So COVID-19 is like a holiday for some people.
Yes, it's like a holiday for some people.
Okay. So if you were to be placed in a position where you are going to help a company overcome that challenge regarding productivity, so what within the skill sets that you have are you able to contribute to companies to help them overcome the challenge of productivity?
It's integrity, always doing what's right, what you know is right.
Yes.
So I would be honest. I won't steal the company time. If I need to start working at 8 and knock off at 4 o'clock, I would do that. So integrity is the skill that I have.
Okay, okay.
That would overcome.
That, yes. And I guess also because you said at the beginning that you've realized that you never know what you've got until it's over. So now that you've had that realization, you will come with a different mindset. And that mindset says that appreciate this job, and appreciating that job means that be there on time. Don't misuse company time. Don't misuse company assets and property and all of those things. Okay. Thank you, Nondzukiso. So another question that I have for you is, what business culture does Nondzukiso work well in? What culture are you looking for when it comes to your to work?
A friendly, family-oriented culture, a growing and development culture. By that, I mean like a culture where a company not only focuses on company, but also focuses on the well-being of the employees.
Yes, I love that. And I guess more so for you as a mom to a 5-year-old, your well-being is very important.
Yes. Can I add on to what I've just said about
Yes,
the
yes, you
development?
can. Yes, you can.
Because me being Nondzukiso, I don't like chop and changing companies. I want to grow within
Yes,
the same company. And if you don't grow, if you stagnant in the company, if there's no development in the company, obviously you would look for something else. You would look for another job.
yes.
Hence, I'm saying I'm looking for growth and development in the same company.
Okay.
Because I want to work long. I want to even retire in the same company. That's what I'm
Yes.
looking for.
You're looking
I
for
want to
that
grow within the
security.
company.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I want to grow within the company.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Nondzukiso. And we have just 2 more questions to go. So you are talking to me right now, but you do know that this conversation is intended for your prospective or your potential employer that will say, I want you on board. So what would be the one thing or 2 things that you would say to them to make them take you and not maybe Mandisa? What would you want to say to them?
I'm a results-oriented person. I like seeing results in everything that I do. I commit myself in everything that I do because I want to see positive results. And as I've mentioned earlier, I like constructive criticism. You see, I like learning. I like growing. So I like going the extra mile. I like helping other people. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I believe, even if, for example, I'm employed, I'm just making an example.
Yes.
I'm employed as a cleaner. If someone like an administrator would ask me to do copies or print something for them, that I'm learning. I will do that. I won't say I'm just a cleaner. That's not my job.
Yes.
I will help if
Yes.
yes. So
Okay.
I like learning. I'm not narrow-minded.
Okay, I love that. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Nondzukiso. And just maybe, and your last position, it was at Metrofile, you said, and what role did you occupy?
I was an accounts payable clerk.
Okay, and just tell me when you came in, from the time you came in till the day ends, what were the typical activities that you did in the day?
Okay. My main role was to reconcile the cash book against the bank statement, but that is only done month end. Okay. So during the day, I would prepare for my month end close off, which is doing payments. We did payments every week. So I would process payments on the system, and I would also help the debtors clerks with completing the schedules, the monies that are being paid to us. Okay. So I would assist them since they have a lot of things to do. Like they need to call and like they need to call back. They need to call our clients for Metrofile to get Metrofile monies in. So yes. I would assist them with their administration. I would receive the payments on the system. I would even help the bookkeeper with some of her duties as well, because she would also ask me to assist her with some of her tasks.
Do you have a qualification in accounting?
Yes, I've got a BCom in Financial Management.
Okay.
Now I've registered for a short course in Strategic Information Systems Planning.
Okay.
I love that.
I love that.
6-month course. Okay. It's a 6-month course. So while I'm looking for a job, I need something to keep me like I'll be doing this. I'll be occupying myself with this 6-month course. And
Okay.
next year, I intend to further my studies by enrolling for a postgraduate diploma at UWC. It's a postgraduate diploma in data analytics and business intelligence.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm hoping to pass. I'm not hoping. I know I'm going to pass this short course.
I love that.
So, which will enable me to register for this postgraduate diploma at the University of Western Cape.
Love that. So what are the typical roles that you are looking for? So now I'm saying to you, you tell me based on your skill set and obviously your academics, what roles are you looking at?
Okay. Based on my skill set, I'm looking for a finance administrator, finance clerk, finance officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the numbers lady.
Yes.
Okay, so I love that. It's been an amazing conversation, eh? I love this conversation. So this is now to you that's listening. You've listened to Nondzukiso Zonyane. She's the numbers lady. She understands everything to do with managing numbers. She's a graduate. She's got BCom accounting. She's currently studying, doing a course through UNISA, which is the University of S.A, which is in strategic development. And she's also looking to do her postgraduate diploma in the coming year in data analytics because she loves numbers. She's worked for a company called Metrofile as an accounts payable clerk. She's quite well versed in terms of working with numbers. And she's a mom to a 5-year-old. She's currently unemployed at home. She's looking for opportunities in the finance space. So if you are looking to connect with Nondzukiso, we will manage the connection between the candidate and the potential recruiter. I would advise you to just take some time, engage Nondzukiso through this conversation, listen to what she has to say, see how she can be plugged in to your business to help you as a company achieve your business goals. My name is Mandisa Makhobalo. I am your host for the Virtual Talent Room. Remember, our goal is to strengthen local economies by one talent at a time. Nondzukiso, I want to thank you for taking your time to have this conversation with us today. And I'm really, really, really hoping that we can change the situation for you, your daughter, and your family, by also, most importantly, for you. And you can start demonstrating the value to these to companies in South Africa. Or maybe you can fly and just go work outside of South Africa. Who knows? So thank you so much for your time. Thank you. We've come to the end of our conversation. It's been an amazing conversation. It's been an honor to have you on the Virtual Talent Room today. Thank you so much, Nondzukiso. Thank you for listening to the Virtual Talent Room podcast with me, your host, Mandisa Makhobalo. To connect with our guest, kindly visit our website at www.theunlimitedco.com and drop your details on the Contact Us page of the website. Alternatively, you can drop your details on the comments section just below this episode. Catch us again next week as we bring you more talent. Remember, our goal is to develop the township economy one talent at a time.